In Indianapolis, there is always a party somewhere on a Friday. I would also venture to say that you can find people out on bicycles every Friday. But on some Fridays, people combine the two.
An audience of one like a million times. That's the net. Them living like a million lives.
Tonight is Indianapolis Bike Party. This is probably one of the bigger ones of the year where like 5,000 people show up and do like a 20-mile course around the city.
Maybe you've seen it. Or maybe you've been held up in traffic by it.
Some of us have illuminated bikes. The lights started out as a safety precaution, but then it just became fun.
Or maybe you're even one of those people that join in on the Fun for All Ages event.
What the heck is this called?
Bike Party Indianapolis.
Bike Party Indianapolis. Every time we try to bring the family, every time this is a family-friendly event.
Which do you guys do more? Do you bike more or party more?
Party more.
Our little subgroup is the Naptown Party Riders, and we do more of the partying, so we don't go far, but we go hard.
One thing I noted upon my unplanned arrival at the unplanned meeting spot, this ride is definitely not planned. Because if it were planned, well, there would be a lot of that red tape stuff. And really all these folks want to do is have fun.
We're always making new friends. The organizers are some of the coolest people I've ever met.
But the organizers don't exist, right?
Oh yeah, they're ethereal.
To learn more, I tracked down the guy who is not the guy known as the Keeper of the Lore.
It's an event, it's a gathering, it's a family, it's all the stuff that has just organically happened for the last eight years? Just over 8.
As well as the man who didn't start Bike Party, and the man who is not leading the ride tonight.
Like, we just started a ride, and then people started showing up, and yeah, the goal was always to be a non-organized organization. And we didn't want to be like a police-escorted ride. Yeah, we want to be a party ride of the streets.
It's probably a particular challenge because you guys wanted a route, but you couldn't plan a route because that's not what we do. As you are not leading tonight, why not take on such a mission like that?
So I mean, we're just a group of friends riding bikes. I mean, it's a good activity, good fun thing to do. If other people want to ride bikes with us too, yeah, they might join us. Might be, 5, 6, 7, 800 people sometimes. That sometimes happens. We don't know why, but we just ride bikes and then people follow us.
Tonight is what Bike Party does not call the Major Taylor Ride. This group may end up at the Indy Cycloplex, also known as the Velodrome.
We are at the Indy Cycloplex, which is home of the Major Taylor Velodrome. It's a pretty historic site in Indianapolis. It is a velodrome bike racing facility named after the great Marshal Major Taylor.
Here, professional bicyclists compete in races as the bike partiers watch and hang out, show off, and just bask in the glory of not doing something fun.
One of my friends has described it as a protest against nothing. I like that.
Bike Party is my favorite.
Whether it's Bike Party, your first time out, you're on a cruiser bike, you've got the speakers, the lights on your bike, or you're racing on the track in the velodrome at the near Olympic level, we share that common passion for cycling and riding a bike. At the end of the night, they're going to be able to get down onto the apron and do a couple laps and see what it feels like to be Marshal Major Taylor going around a velodrome.
So to anyone watching who might want to go on the next ride, it definitely doesn't happen every second Friday of the month, rain, snow, or shine. For more Across Indiana stories, go to WFYI.org/AcrossIndiana.